Hey, welcome back guys, it's Luke here and this is my review for Furious 7. So Furious 7 is a movie that I wasn't looking forward to too much. I had heard really good things about it before going to go see it, and I was interested in it because one, James Wan is directing it, who directed a lot of horror films that have been made in the past decade that I've been a pretty big fan of, such as Saw and Insidious, and I even liked The Conjuring a little bit, not as much as the other two. I thought it was okay. And also number two is the passing of Paul Walker, that very unfortunate event that happened late in 2013. I was really curious to see how they were going to try to work that out in this movie and how they're going to make it all seem coherent and fit together in a nice package. And I think for the most part they were able to do it pretty well. Now, the Fast and Furious franchise is one that I'm not a fan of. I've tried to watch the first one like 3 times. I get like 10 minutes in and I just have to turn it off because I think it's so stupid. I've heard that the second one's not good. I heard that the third one's alright. The fourth one I don't even know. The fifth one is the one that kind of, I guess, made a big comeback and made the series good. And, you know, I haven't seen that one, but I did see the sixth one 2 years ago. I thought it was an okay little action movie, but I didn't really feel that connected to the characters, probably because I hadn't seen the previous 5 films, and now we're on the 7th one, and I gotta say, I don't care about these characters much more. I do like how they really embrace maybe embrace isn't the right word, but they're very respectful in the passing of Paul Walker, and all these people were really close to him, and it's really sad to see, you know, this group, as they always call themselves family in the movie, kind of missing one of the pieces. But I will say that the end of this movie, the final shot and the way that they concluded this movie was perfect. I thought it was beautifully handled and crafted, and I don't think they could have done it any better way. I think the ending of this movie is perfect. Now, some of the stuff in between, it's kind of I don't know. The story, I know for a movie like this, you're not really supposed to get a whole lot from the story, but I wish we would have gotten a bit more. Basically, the Toretto guy, I don't even know if that's his name, Jason Statham is killing off all the Furious people, all the guys who work together, Vin Diesel and Paul Walker and Dwayne Johnson and all those guys, and a couple of them die here and there in the beginning, and then they have to go up and fight him. But before they do that, they work with Kurt Russell and have to do like this big heist or something in some other country. I don't know, the story's really dumb. It's not too complicated or anything, but you know, it's just kind of a fun little movie. Now, the thing is with these movies, I just haven't been able to get into them. I just don't like the characters very much. I don't really get behind the story, and I just don't really enjoy him. I will say that James Wan, the way he directed these action sequences was flawless. He's never done an action movie before, but he handled it very well. It all looked very tightly packed and just very well done, and I was really impressed by the action. And the set pieces are really cool. There's a part where we see in the trailer the cars flying through building to building, breaking through the glass. We have Vin Diesel and Paul Walker in that scene. I thought that was a really energetic and very cool scene, but I think that the story and the characters, they just don't really grasp me, and I don't really like the very let loose and stupid style of these movies. This is something that I don't really personally like that much, and the movie's also pretty long. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes, and if you're a fan of these movies, you're probably thinking like, this is perfect, this is exactly what I want. But for me personally, it's not what I look for in a movie per se, and I just don't really enjoy it that much. I think that they really handled Paul Walker's departure very well, and also Vin Diesel was good, and everybody else in this movie all seemed like they wanted to be there, and they all did a good job. I also think that James Wan was able to handle himself very well in this movie, and really kept his cool, and I think it had a really good ending and great set pieces. So that's pretty much my summary of Furious 7 and what I thought of it. You guys tell me what you like about the movie. I'm going to give it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Like I said, I just wasn't really the biggest fan, and I've never been a big fan of this franchise. But if you like all the other ones, or most of the other ones, I gotta say this is the best one that I've seen. So, you know, you might enjoy it. So anyways, this is Luke signing off. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.